Hello guys, how are you? Once again, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you on how to help your loved ones who was on drug addiction. Are you ready guys? But what is the meaning of addiction? Addiction is an uncontrollable craving, seeking and use of a substance such as alcohol or another drug. Dependence is such an issue with addiction that stopping is very difficult and causes severe physical and mental reactions. There are warning signs that a friend or loved one is drug dependent. Drug users often try to hide their symptoms and downplay their problems, not take it seriously. If you're worried that a friend or loved one might be abusing drugs, you must observe the following signs. There are physical warning evidences. Number one is bloodshot eyes. Pupils larger or smaller than usual. Number two is changes in mood and appetite or sleep patterns. Number three is there is a sudden weight loss or weight gain. Number four is deterioration of physical appearance, personal grooming habits. And number five is unusual smells on breath, body, or clothing. Number six signs is tremors, slurred speech, or impaired coordination. And there are also behavioral warning evidences you can see. Fail in attendance and poor performance at work or school. There are unexplained financial problems, borrowing or stealing. You can see also some engaging in secretive or suspicious behaviors. Sudden change in plans, favorite hangouts, and hobbies. Frequently getting into trouble, such as fights, accidents, and some illegal activities. You would also observe some psychological warning signs. Unexplained change in personality or attitude. Sudden mood swings, irritability, or angry outbursts. There are also periods of unusual hyperactivity, agitation, or giddiness. Lack of motivation, appears lethargic or spaced out. He or she also looks fearful, anxious, or paranoid. Here are 9 ways to help an addicted friend, and it was written by BARRETT. The Bible is clear in its counsel regarding substance abuse. The Apostle Paul declared, "I will not be mastered by anything." Substance abuse interferes or affects with every aspect of our lives. It renders us incapable of giving ourselves fully servicing God and to others. Do you know someone struggling with substance abuse? Here are some suggested ways to help. Number one is do not stop praying for your friend. Pray for him or her earnestly. God is more powerful than any addiction and can break the chain of severest addiction. Number two is tell God's love with your friend or loved ones. Many people turn to addictive substances to mask emotional or spiritual pain. The knowledge of God's love, acceptance, and forgiveness in Christ can help your friend gain healing in these areas and break one of the driving factors in addiction. Number three is Show your concern with your friend or loved ones who was under addiction. Tell him you've noticed that he hasn't been the same lately and ask if he is struggling with something in his life. This is a less confrontational approach that might prevent your friend or loved ones from going immediately on the defensive position. If this fails, you may need a more direct approach. If so, consider including family, friends, pastors, and professionals in an intervention plan to confront your friend or loved ones with the truth of his need. Make sure the intervention has recovery in mind and not merely confrontation and accusation. Number 4 is never facilitate your friend's addiction. Some addicted friend or loved one, and not all, may ask for money or other means to support his addiction. You must share in love that you can help him destroy himself or herself. Number 5 is encourage your friend to seek professional help. Addiction is often a very complex illness requiring doctors, counselors, and support groups. There are many Christian services and support groups that specialize in helping people overcome addiction of all kinds. Make an offer to go with your friend. There are also online resources, including help with quitting smoking. Number 6 is motivate or convince your friend to find alternative activities. This could help him or her break away from friends or places that reinforce his addiction. Number 7 is join a support group for yourself. Addiction can be a difficult thing for someone to overcome. There will be many setbacks for sure. You will need the support of others to help you stay encouraged. Number 8 is keep yourself spiritually strong. Walking with someone through an addiction can be extremely demanding. You need to make sure you spend enough time with God in prayer and godly Christian friends so you have the spiritual and emotional strength to work with your friend through the long process of recovery. Number 9 is be prepared to release your friend. You are not ultimately responsible for your friend's recovery. The cravings of addiction can be overwhelming. The person struggling with it must want to be freed from it and willing to work with you. At some point, you may have to tell your friend you have exhausted all your means to help and you cannot continue. Make sure you point him back to God and other sources for help, and offer to come back alongside your friend if he or she decides really wants to be freed from his addiction. Jesus told us that with God all things are possible in Matthew chapter 19 verse 26. Whether you are struggling with substance abuse or someone you know is, God is greater, God is bigger, God is stronger. With His help, freedom from substance abuse is possible. Remember, you may be the best chance your friend has to be set free from something destroying his or her life and hurting many others, including you. May you find in God and the gospel the source of healing and help for yourself or those you love. Hope and pray that you learn something to help your addicted friend. Thank you for watching and consider subscribe. God bless you more. Bye-bye.